a drastic transformation in the higher education system in India. Now to promote and understand that, what are the major developments we need to understand. So for that, this topic becomes extremely important for your prelims as well as for your UGC NET examination paper 1. So what are the important topics in the field of higher education? The first is the transformations under the national education policy for both school level as well as college level, the free entry and exit for the students, the ability to pick courses according to their choice, the financing in higher education, the higher educational institutions for national importance in higher education, NIRF ranking. So those are some of the important topics. Then again, the Indian traditional knowledge system, or what we call as Indian knowledge system, IKS, is a very important topic. A lot of questions to be expected from this section. So the major universities in India, their backdrop, the information about the same. Sri Dhanya Kattak, a very important university, less heard about. Similarly, you have Nalanda, Takshila as some of the major universities, their development, Vikramshila. So how these universities grew. So the ancient backdrop, the major scholars associated with these universities, Charak, Shushastru, are some of the important ones. Then in the recent phenomena post-COVID, what has been the gross enrollment ratio? So GER becomes an important topic. It helps us understand the regional disparities, the global benchmarks. Imprint is one such a scheme. We have Swayam as another scheme. PMRF, which is the Prime Minister's Research Fellowship, as another scheme. Inclusivity, where we have the Divyang population being included, and here affirmative action policies, the program policies for differently abled students, which could be brought into account. So those are again some of the important topics. Then we have courses available as MOOC courses. Also we have the National Digital Education Architecture, NDEA. Then you have role of artificial intelligence in the education system, National Skill Development Mission, the efforts through the National Skill Development Mission, the same efforts under Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Then we have private higher education institutions in India, their role, internationalization of education, that is bringing in foreign universities into India. So the efforts of the government in the same direction becomes important. The fee regulation for private higher education in India. So all these become some of the important topics in the field of education. Now there have been major transformations in the field of education. The major changes, ABC, which is the Academic Credit Bank, being released. So those are small things that you must be familiar with. And the comprehensive coverage, we have covered it separately. So indeed a very important topic, and as I mentioned in this lecture, our idea was to just delve into the key things and the highlights. You definitely need to go into details of each of those, which have been covered separately in separate videos across the lectures. So you can refer those as well. Thanks for joining in. Have a wonderful evening.